We'll get a quick word with Mike here in a moment. He's making his way over, the legend, the pride of Brownsville. Mike, can I ask, the world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there? All right, that's it.
I don't know the fuck you playing with. I don't play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Play no motherfucking games. Play with me.
And that's my personality. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm in.
During the media event, Mike Tyson comes within moments of throwing down with Floyd Mayweather, forcing security and onlookers to surge forward and hold him back before the confrontation spirals completely out of control.
The world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there?
Floyd begins to lose his composure as tension rises, prompting members of his camp to move in quickly and steady him, making sure the moment doesn't escalate into something more heated or disorderly. Floyd Mayweather states that it comes naturally to him, emphasizing that this is part of his regular process, an approach he has followed before and still maintains today.
I don't really worry about that. This is easy. This is what I do. I'm a fighter, so I don't worry about anything. Once again, I've been a professional 25 years, then fought the best, then seen every style, and always came out on top.
With the atmosphere growing more intense, speculation surfaces about whether Mike could hurt Floyd, yet Jeff Mayweather steps in to clarify that both fighters are seasoned professionals who will respect the agreement, collect their pay, and walk away without further conflict once it's over.
Tyson, if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, "Hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude"?
No. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody's finna f their money up.
Mike Tyson points out that he and Floyd operate in entirely different ways inside the ring, describing Floyd as smooth and showy, while emphasizing that his own approach is built on raw force and punishing strength.
Never the fly, slick black fighter. It was just very serious, it was just very hard and mean. I didn't like the slickness. It was all about hurting and pain.
Evander Holyfield states that if he had to decide, he would side with Mike Tyson instead of Floyd, noting that Tyson's unconventional technique makes him incredibly hard to reach and prevents opponents from landing clear, effective punches.
Are you saying you got Tyson?
I got Tyson.
You got Tyson over Mayweather? That's huge. Well, I just got Floyd because he's younger, 10 years younger, fast, elusive.
I hear bigger punches, man. You don't get toe up.
Really?
Of course.
So if Tyson lands on Floyd, Floyd's going down?
Yeah.
But so when he fought Jake Paul, some fans, they weren't too impressed with Tyson's performance versus Jake Paul. Do you think you'll have a better one versus Floyd?
I just think if they compete, you're gonna get.
I like that. You're sticking with your boy Tyson, though. You're loyal.
Well, I'm just
heavyweight size.
He don't let nobody get the. He ain't gonna let nobody get the best of him.
Despite his years, Mike continues to stand out during sparring sessions, showcasing striking quickness, heavy force, and sharp accuracy that leave his trainer genuinely amazed.
Exactly, Mike! Beautiful roll, Mike! Excellent! Excellent!
Complete game. Complete game. Beautiful game. Complete. There's nothing to say. You're complete.
Exactly, just enough! Beautiful roll, Mike! Excellent roll! Excellent defense, champ! This is the perfect head position. This we talk about it. 40 seconds.
You are winning the fight, so there's no reason for you to rush. We are winning the fight. All good for us.
Clean shot, Mike! Excellent! Nice left hook! Up.
We're done. The job is over. We're done.
4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Oh,
Oh, great boys, man.
Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather commits to rigorous training, exhibiting lightning-fast reflexes, exacting technique, and bursts of explosive power, all while keeping exceptional control during his intense workouts.
Slide and drop. Punch it, wait it, help me go. Drop, drop. Walk it, walk it, walk it. Pitch it. Pitch it. Six. Punch it. Pitch it. Watch it. I step back like I have my distance. That's why I step. See, I have my distance. Fighters don't know they did.
Floyd sets his sights on a bout with Mike Tyson, fully aware that exhibition matches draw huge audiences and record-breaking numbers, similar to the massive attention Tyson received in his fight against Jake Paul.
To beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, you know, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you if you're a fighter. But for someone like Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, they were earned absolutely millions of...
The name Mike Tyson instantly commands worldwide attention, attracting huge audiences and international interest. His storied career, legendary strength, and intimidating presence guarantee that every appearance generates media buzz, excites fans, and sparks anticipation, showing that even without stepping into the ring, his mere presence captivates and holds the focus of boxing fans across the globe.
The aspect of it with a new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, you know, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing. There's nothing that's going to match the Mayweather-Pacquiao era of that time where they were flying and people wanted to see that fight. This is not going to be that feeling on the morning of. But like the champ said, on the morning of, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, I think you're going to end up, you know, ordering that pay-per-view or watching on Netflix, whatever. This is on Netflix.
Jeff Mayweather clarifies that Floyd Mayweather's return isn't solely about competing in fights, it's a calculated decision. Floyd's name continues to hold tremendous influence in boxing, and fans remain captivated by him long after his retirement. By stepping back into the ring, he can capitalize on that legacy, generate earnings, and prove he still has the skill and power that once made him unbeatable. This comeback isn't aimed at chasing championships or taking reckless risks, but rather at making strategic moves to maximize his opportunities.
I'm gonna be in his corner. I mean, I've never really been in his corner. I mean, a long time ago when I first got him signed, yeah, I was in his corner, but other than that, no, I don't think that I'll be in his corner.
I mean, obviously he's coming.
I'll be there to support him, but I won't be in his corner.
No, of course. Do you think the comeback is like for like a title run, or is it like you know, like do you think he's going to kind of go after some of the top guys, or is it just kind of like he wants to come back, got a couple more pro fights, rob the bank?
I think that if he comes back, he's going to come back in a way where it's going to be smart and it's going to benefit him. You know, and I think that, you know, his name is bigger than still bigger than anybody that's out there today. And that in itself is going to sell. So basically, you know, I mean, he's going to have to fight somebody one day. And I think that that one day is when everybody will find out how much he has left.
Regarding the upcoming showdown with Mike Tyson, this plan takes on even greater significance. The two fighters come from distinct eras and bring contrasting approaches. Floyd with his masterful defensive finesse, and Tyson with sheer power and relentless aggression. Jeff emphasizes that a matchup like this automatically grabs attention, as their names alone generate massive interest. Fans are eager to see how much Floyd still has left in the tank, just as they have followed Pacquiao and other returning legends. While new talent emerges, none have matched the fame and legacy Floyd retains. Facing Tyson would not only challenge Floyd's lasting skills but also highlight his strategic choice of opponents who offer both difficulty and spectacle, creating a truly historic moment for boxing enthusiasts.
It's a shame that that's probably one of the biggest fights in boxing now, and that's ridiculous. I mean, with all these other young fighters, nobody still hasn't got to that height of fame, and that's a shame. I mean, but there are a lot of good young fighters that, that I see myself growing up, coming up, and I mean, that I really like, but I don't think that right now their name and their talent, and their fame haven't reached to that level yet.
Floyd Mayweather's comeback isn't just about the excitement of fighting, it's also connected to financial planning and protecting his legacy. According to DJ Vlad, a prominent jeweler suggested that Floyd could be feeling financial pressure from his extravagant lifestyle. Even though he earned hundreds of millions over his career, his lavish expenses, covering private jets, luxury vehicles, and high-end jewelry, may have outpaced his investment growth. Vlad notes that even top-earning athletes can encounter financial challenges if spending isn't carefully managed, and Mayweather's non-stop high-profile lifestyle leaves little margin for error.
You know what's crazy? And I don't know whether it's true, but I was hanging out at Wes Watson's house, right? He's a big fitness influencer.
Yeah, I know
you know who he is, right? So we did a house tour.
Bald headed dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
white dude, big,
prisoner guy.
Prisoner guy, right? Exactly. So when we're getting ready to shoot, he's got these kind of people at his house,
right?
And there's this old school jeweler dude there. They're oh, this is one of the OG jeweler guys. This is who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but he's Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm how could he be broke? He's yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like crazy.
I mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Understanding this background sheds light on Floyd's decision to return. Stepping back into the ring lets him earn money while staying in the public eye and preserving his relevance. Facing a high-profile opponent like Mike Tyson not only highlights Floyd's enduring skill set but also leverages his unparalleled brand in boxing. His name continues to command attention, with fans captivated by his defensive expertise, tactical intelligence, and unmatched career record. While survival isn't the goal, the combination of maintaining prominence, showcasing his abilities, and generating income makes a comeback attractive for an athlete used to visibility and lavish spending. The ring serves as both a platform and a source of financial security, and Mayweather's return reflects calculated timing, maximizing his fame, legacy, and the financial opportunities that professional boxing still offers.
I would think that your investments would continue to grow,
right?
As long as you keep your spending under wraps. Like right now, I could retire right now. This could be my last interview ever,
right?
And with my investments, I invested into a lot of great companies like Google and Amazon and Tesla over the years, and those companies have all grown and continue to grow, right? And I could actually borrow money against my stock portfolio without even selling my stocks,
right?
So I assumed that Mayweather was in a similar spot because he made so much cash, and if you invested even in common stocks, you should do pretty well. But I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane?
I don't think so. I've never seen a Mayweather plane, like a Drake plane. I've never seen that. Not to say that he doesn't. I don't know Mayweather like that.
Experts contend that Floyd Mayweather's career decisions have reshaped contemporary boxing, as he carefully picked opponents and managed situations to preserve his perfect 50-0 record. By placing his personal legacy above the sport's purity, he set a precedent that some say shifted fan focus. Critics note that this strategy fostered a generation of viewers more interested in entertaining spectacles and viral clips than in authentic, high-level competition.
Allowed this. Who looks at it now and says he's 50-0? a generation, the first generation of boxing fans who don't box. Tattoos all over. You will shoot somebody down for $1, right? You will play around and beat up a bum who's drunk out of his mind so you can put it on YouTube, right? But you won't put on the gloves. You won't go to a local gym and put on the gloves. And you have killed boxing. You have killed something that saved me from a life of being a victim. Okay? You have done it. And you have destroyed boxing in such a way, Floyd Mayweather fans and Floyd Mayweather. You have destroyed boxing in such a big way that even Crawford and Canelo can't say.
Although fighters such as Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez possess extraordinary skill, they cannot fully restore boxing's traditional credibility, as Mayweather's approach has made avoiding truly dangerous opponents seem acceptable. Historical comparisons, like Sugar Ray Leonard avoiding Marvin Hagler, show that such tactics aren't entirely new, yet Mayweather's influence on the sport is unmatched. Analysts also warn that even an exhibition bout with Mike Tyson cannot undo this legacy. Facing Tyson in his prime, a lightning-fast, ferociously powerful heavyweight, would have never happened, highlighting the enduring impact of Mayweather's career decisions on the boxing world.
And Canelo can't save it. Because by the time September 14th comes, it's back to the circus of Tank Davis and Jake Paul. And I was on Tank Davis' side. Most of you know that. I'm done with him too. Okay? I will officially say that he ducked Lamont Roach Jr. And you know, I don't say everybody ducks everybody. I don't say that. Okay? I don't say that. Jack Dempsey ducked Howard Wills, Harry Wills. Sugar Ray Leonard, when he was supposed to be fighting Marvin Hagler, when Marvin Hagler was in his prime and begging Sugar Ray Leonard for a fight, Sugar Ray Leonard ducked Marvin Hagler. Floyd Mayweather Jr. ducked Manny Pacquiao.
Michael Levin reacts to Floyd Mayweather's unexpected decision to come out of retirement after his exhibition with Mike Tyson in April, expressing both surprise and intrigue, particularly amid speculation about Floyd facing financial challenges. The notion of money problems seems almost paradoxical given his status as a savvy businessman who transformed boxing's financial model. Historically, promoters like Don King earned hundreds of millions while fighters such as Mike Tyson received comparatively modest payouts. Mayweather flipped that system, controlling his own promotions and securing both fight earnings and promotional revenue. While with Showtime, he amassed extraordinary sums, with single checks ranging from $150 million to $175 million, combining his income as both fighter and promoter.
Shocked me. Floyd Mayweather Jr. unretiring. He is 48 years old and going back in to fight again. He will announce that he's unretiring right after the exhibition fight he has against Mike Tyson in April. Now, I say when I see this, my mind went everywhere because I'm thinking all of the stuff that I've heard, like allegedly he's having money issues and money troubles. And then I didn't know if to believe that because I don't see how you went through that kind of money. And Floyd, I thought, was a brilliant businessman because he was the one that flipped the game. Remember the Don Kings and all of those promoters? They would come in and make hundreds of millions.
Urban notes that he never anticipated Floyd returning to the ring, especially after achieving such financial independence. This announcement sparks debate over how the comeback might affect his legacy, particularly regarding the preservation of his perfect 50-0 record. For fans and analysts, the idea of Mayweather facing a fighter like Mike Tyson adds a layer of fascination, combining the challenge of confronting a legendary heavyweight with the spectacle of a retired champion demonstrating he still has what it takes. This return goes beyond money. It's a strategic decision that intertwines legacy, financial planning, and entertainment, highlighting Mayweather's unmatched impact on the sport of boxing.
We'll make 25, 30 million a year, but Don King made hundreds of millions. Floyd Mayweather flipped the script and said, no promoter, I'm not going to pay you or let you take home that kind of money. I'm going to hire you and I'm going to take home all of the promotion money. When I was with Showtime, with my guy over there, they were taking him checks for $150, $160, $175 million because he was getting
paid to box, but also paid as the promoter. This, I never thought would happen. I just never thought it would happen. Now him returning to the ring, how does this affect him moving forward? Does he stay 50-0? I don't believe Floyd will get a loss on his.
That wraps up today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for what's coming next.